Hey y'all. I don't really show my face like that, but I'm gonna say hey to y'all. So hey. We're gonna get into a reading, you means. I hope y'all day is going well so far. This is gonna be a sign reading. Shuffle these cards up like always, and we're gonna see who come out, and that would be the sign I would be doing. So take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Or or oh yeah. Anybody wanting a personal reading, have any questions, or would like a vent session, that information on how to reach out to me will be in the description below for this reading. But yeah, shuffle these things up and we gonna get right into it. And one time. Oh, a word of advice for everybody. Don't ever be so jealous of a person wondering why they, not word of advice, just some advice, to where as though every single day you're looking in on their life, you're wondering how they go through life, how it is they're able to do things, and you never try to help yourself or either get help on try to making yourself better. That's just some advice, because there's really some weird ass people out here that will really be so focused on somebody hating the fact, jealous of the fact that a person could get through their struggles. A person could constantly grow through everything that they go through. And all that time that's spent on them watching a person get through what they get through, do what they do, and how they do it, they could be trying to find help on how to make themselves better as well as their situation, but they refuse to do that because they're too focused on watching somebody else. It's sad. That's just some advice for people. But yeah, let's get into this thing. Who could this reading be for, Spirit? Who could this reading be for? Yep, that's a lot of cards. So we gonna do Cancer, because that's the first card above all these. So it's gonna be a reading for the sign of Cancer. First card came out is Friendship in the Upright. Cancer energy. So you could be reuniting with someone, Cancer. You could be celebrating with someone if this is a reunion of some sort of old friends, or just people that you know getting together, family members, friends, or what so have you. This could be a celebration. There could be a festival that you could be going to. This could be a wedding or engagement party, graduation, baby shower, happy hour, whatever. And then we have making investments in the reverse. So there could be a friend of yours, or this could be a family member, a lover, whoever this Taurus is to you. They could be someone who is bad for business, but you could have done a bad business deal with them, or had a bad business deal with them. So whatever y'all was doing in business, it could have not panned out the way that y'all wanted to, or you could just be realizing that you choosing to do business with whoever this Taurus is was a bad idea, because they have bad financial management and they don't like to finish what they start. Now, I don't know if you paid this Taurus to do something when it comes to some sort of business, but you could have, and you realize that you paid this person and they did not finish whatever it is that you paid them to do. And then we got resilience in the upright. So there could also be a Sagittarius, a part of this reunion that you're reuniting with, that it could have been an ongoing battle, or they're wanting to continue on with a battle of something in regards to business. I don't know if they were trying to battle someone when it came to business, but they could be very fatigued, exhausted, or they could have tried to exhaust someone else's energy when it came to their business so that they would have bad financial management. So whatever this battle is in, could have called for people to have a lot of perseverance, for people to learn from past failures. But I don't know if motherfuckers learned their lessons or not, because this Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So maybe this is people that you do business with, like I said, Cancer. And because y'all didn't want to learn from y'all past failures, or y'all wanted to keep doing something, which resulted in y'all getting bad luck because y'all wanted to keep doing this. So there could be a lot of turmoil, a lot of chaos. I don't know if it's a lot of chaos that is going on at whatever this reunion is, this celebration is. But things could get out of control. Someone could have tried to interfere with someone's business, or interfered with you trying to do business with a Taurus. So maybe this Sagittarius could have interfered with something that you and the Taurus was trying to do, Cancer, which caused a lot of chaos, unwelcome change, because this Sagittarius interfered. Hello. And then we got marriage in the reverse. So this could be in regards to a marriage. So like I said, if there was people trying to reunite, or if this was an engagement party or a wedding, it could be called off because this is an unhappy home situation, or something could have happened to where the other party is no longer wanting to either be married or get married because they view it as an unhappy home, an unhappy family life, a dysfunctional family. So like I said, a lot of chaos could be going on at this reunion. If it's a family reunion or just a reunion of family and friends getting together, there could be something that happens at whatever this reunion is because the family is dysfunctional as fuck. Now, there could be a Pisces that's a part of your family or this friend group. Y'all could just view each other as family as well. Or this could be someone that someone is married to. So maybe there was a lot of interference. If there's a Sagittarius and a Pisces who is married, there could be interference if you are this person's family or one of these people's family members or friends. You guys could be trying to interfere in their marriage. So y'all could be trying to keep this marriage together, for someone to stay in this marriage, or y'all could be trying to break it apart. But either way, one of these people are not wanting to be a part of this marriage or this family any longer, and this could be the Pisces, while the Sagittarius could still be trying to fight for this, still trying to have resilience. Then we got Justice in a reverse. So someone could be feeling like it's an injustice that they have to be a part of this family, or they could no longer want to be a part of this family or be married to this friend of yours, Cancer, or this family member who's a Sagittarius, because they can see that they are very dishonest and that they have a lack of responsibility. They are very corrupt, or they could have done something that's corrupt when it came to something that should have been just. So they could have been trying to give or put someone through a lot of injustice because they knew that this Pisces did not want to be married to them anymore. Now, I don't know if you, Cancer, is an authority figure of some sort, but you could be, and because you're this Sagittarius friend or family member, you could have tried to do someone in when it comes to some sort of injustice for this person, for this Sagittarius. So whatever this could be, to try and put someone through a lot of turmoil and chaos, to make them have a lack of control, because y'all viewed whoever this is as an interference to this Sagittarius and this Pisces marriage. And like I said, you could be a friend or a family member, but the Cancer card is friendship, so this could be your friend. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Any more for the sign of Cancer? So we got the High Priestess in a reverse. So Cancer, you could be this High Priestess in a reverse, or this Taurus or this Sagittarius could be a High Priestess in a reverse. Or Pisces, whatever sign it is, or y'all could have tried to make it seem like a Libra was this High Priestess in a reverse, like they were given false information. But somebody is this High Priestess in a reverse, whether you, Cancer, or someone else, a part of this family or friend group. And they could have been giving false information, having everybody in an illusion, trying to trick people on why they were doing something, why they were trying to put someone through an ongoing battle, or try to fuck up their business. But they could have been really deceptive while doing this. So this could be someone who liked to waste their talents. Back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video. So this is kind of like somebody who is always focused on the wrong shit or other people other than themselves. So this could be someone who is actually very talented, but because they don't like to use their talents in the right way, their talents are wasted. So this could have been a High Priestess in the upright, but they like to lie. They like to have people under illusions. They like to give false messages. So this could be who's bad for business. Like I said, whether you, this Taurus, this Libra, or this Sag. It could be anybody on this table, but they're connected to you in one way or another, whether if this is a good friend of yours or a family member. Then we have defeat in the upright. So this could have been about trying to defeat someone who is a High Priestess, trying to make them waste their talents so they wouldn't be seen as this High Priestess in the upright. So y'all could have wanted someone to be seen as a High Priestess in a reverse. Now there could be an Aquarius that's involved in this as well. Now they could be feeling like they're defeated when trying to make a High Priestess waste their talents, not focus on revealing truths. So y'all could have wanted someone to not have spiritual insight by putting them through an ongoing battle, trying to exhaust their energy, trying to make it seem like they haven't learned from their past mistakes. So y'all could have done a lot of injustice to this person, been very corrupt. But whoever the Aquarius is, they could be trying to surrender, trying to make a change. They could be walking away from doing this with y'all. So this could be why this Taurus is not wanting to finish what they started, because they could see that there's people a part of this group that's walking away. So whoever the Aquarius is, they could realize that this was just self-sabotaging behavior when it came to being aggressive towards someone, being a bully, trying to intimidate them and put them in pain. Because they see that even though y'all tried to make it seem like they were this high priestess in a reverse, that they were still able to reveal things about what was going on, or trust their intuition, have spiritual insight, listen to their spirit guides, actually learn from past failures. So everything that y'all were trying to make it seem like this person wasn't doing, so y'all could make it seem like they were in the reverse, they actually was able to do what they were supposed to do to remain in this high priestess in the upright, instead of in the reverse like y'all wanted them to be, because y'all could have wanted their will to be in the reverse. Y'all could have made it seem like they were this high priestess in a reverse because y'all feel like they interfered with a marriage when it came down to this marriage with this Sagittarius and this Pisces. And because this is y'all friend or y'all family member, y'all felt like it was only right to try to bully this person, try to intimidate them, cause them pain, because y'all felt like this person was an interference, and that's why this Pisces no longer want to be married to the Sagittarius. So y'all could have tried to say that this person was a home wrecker. Like they was causing chaos and turmoil for this marriage, for this married couple. When really this Pisces could just not be happy because it's an unhappy home. The Sagittarius could be someone that they have to argue with. They could feel like it's an ongoing battle being with this person. They could be tired of always trying to persevere with this person. When it comes to this home life that they have, they're just not happy. But y'all could have tried to put it on someone else. Like, because of this person interfering, that's why this person is unhappy in this marriage. When really it's just due to what they've been going through. Even before this person even came in the picture. What else for the sign of Cancer? Whoa. So we got the Emperor and the upright. Aries energy. There could be an Aries. This could be a father figure. This could be your father, Cancer. They could have a position of power. So like I said, if it isn't you that has this position or authority that's of law, this could be your father figure, your father who's in the justice system. And now they really supposed to stand for stability, structure. They could be very protective over you, Cancer. They could be very disciplined, very logical. This could be an older man. So like I said, this could be your father, Cancer. And they could be really reliable, a leader. So y'all could have went to this father, your father, Cancer, and tried to come up with something, or try to make it seem, if this Pisces is wanting a divorce from this Sagittarius, y'all could have tried to come to your father to have them as this judge. So this could be a judge. So this could be who this Sagittarius and this Pisces have to stand before. And y'all could have tried to make it seem like whoever this high priestess is was in a reverse and they were interfering. And that's why this person want to get a divorce, like I said. And this could be a Libra that y'all saying, what is this high priestess in a reverse? And that's why y'all put this person through injustice, was corrupt towards them, and y'all were able to do whatever y'all was doing when it came to being aggressive, bullying this person, trying to intimidate them because y'all had the backing of your father, who could be a judge or have a position of power in the justice system. So your father could have allowed y'all to bully someone because y'all told them that a high priestess was in a reverse and they were interference. Hello. Any more for the sign of Cancer, Spirit? For Cancer? Any more for Cancer? Cancer might be a dancer. What's the tea? Any tea? What's the tea? Plenty more. Any more? What's the tea for the Cancers? Sheet. So we got with returning to one's roots in the upright. So there could be a Scorpio. This could be your child, Cancer, or you could have a sister or a brother who's a Scorpio. So you could share a lot of childhood memories with this person. You could be reuniting with this Scorpio. That could be your brother or your sister at this reunion or whatever gathering this is. So you could have also influenced whoever this Scorpio is to try and do something to this high priestess. So y'all could have been telling everybody that was a part of this family, a part of this friend group, that this high priestess was in a reverse and that they were interference. So y'all could have tried to group up against this person. So y'all could have all been in on the injustice. Y'all could have been trying to ruin their business. If they have a business of being a high priestess, y'all could have tried to ruin their business so they couldn't finish what they started. All because of this situation when it comes to this marriage. So y'all could have felt like y'all was giving this Sagittarius justice by giving someone else injustice. So I don't know if this Sagittarius cried to y'all or tried to make the situation seem like what it wasn't. But y'all could have believed this person because they are your friend or your family member and started bullying someone, trying to intimidate them and cause them pain. And y'all just, anybody a part of this friend group, family, y'all could have got on the bandwagon to do this to this person. So whoever the Scorpio is, whether your brother, sister, cousin, whoever, they could feel like they got influenced by y'all. Now, this could be someone who is very creative. They could be someone who is kind, but they could have chose to do something when it came to trying to bully someone, be aggressive towards someone off of the strength of y'all being family or friends. Then we got the Ace of Swords in the upright. Pisces, Aquarius, Libra energy. So this Pisces could have gotten clarity about what this Sagittarius have told people or what they've been getting y'all to do. Is the mother. Okay. So this Pisces could have gotten clarity about what this Sagittarius have been trying to get y'all to do or what they were telling y'all for y'all to try to group up against someone, to bully someone. So now they could be making plans. Those plans could be to divorce this Sagittarius or, like I said, remove themselves from this unhappy home, whether family member, spouse, whoever they are to them. So they could feel like they'll get a victory if they do this, because they could just be tired of it being an ongoing battle with whoever this is that they have a family with. So this could be a breakthrough for this Pisces. as well as an Aquarius. They could be getting this breakthrough, and that's why they could just be walking away, realizing that they were just being inappropriate, being deceptive. They could feel like it was a lack of communication when it came to everything that was going on. Because like I said, the Sag could have laid it on thick, tried to make things seem worse than what they were. And this is how they could have gotten a lot of people on the bandwagon overheated. But, yeah. So anyways, like I said, this Pisces and this Aquarius could have gotten clarity. And they feel like now that they've gained this clarity of what really went on, they could be getting the truth about the situation. And they could be making new plans to try to move away from the situation, or making plans on how to go about the situation for it to be a victory for everybody. So I have not contact with the karmic family. Don't know the karmic couple. Any more for the sign of Cancer? So they could be getting clarity as well about this Libra, like I said, and it could be achieving the truth from this person. So they could be focusing on communication. So maybe there is someone that want to communicate with this person, whether this Pisces or this Aquarius, or they could be communicating about this person at this reunion, about the injustice that was done due to lies being told, or the truth being only a half truth. Any more for the sign of Cancer? So we got the Chariot and the Upright. So Cancer, you could feel like you won something, or you could be winning. Now, if this is in regards to a court date, something that has to do with the justice system, you could be winning something. Or if you are someone's lawyer, now you could be their family or friend, but you could be a lawyer. So like I said, if you have a position in the justice system, you could be a lawyer of some sort. And your father could be a judge. But you could be winning for whoever it is that you are representing. Whether this Sagittarius or this Pisces, you could be winning this court case. Now, you could have felt like this was an obstacle because you didn't have the full truth about what was going on. But you could have had the help of an Aquarius or a Pisces to gain the truth. Or you could be representing this Pisces. So this Pisces could hold this sword of truth if this is who you are representing. So they could have either came up with a new idea on how to win this case up against this Sagittarius. So this court date could have been going on for a while, or this court case. So it could have been an ongoing battle because this Sagittarius could have really been fighting. But you were determined, Cancer, to win this case for whoever it is that you're representing. Could be this Pisces, like I said. So you were able to have the control and the willpower to win this case. You were hardworking, very concentrated when it came to this case. And you could have just felt like you needed to know the ins and outs of everything to be able to really end things when it came to this court case. So maybe y'all received some sort of information about this Sagittarius, that ended this court case and allowed this Pisces to win. Whoa. Every year around this time. Okay. Keep everything. You're welcome. And then we have the potential for abundance, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So if there was lies that were being told in a situation, if someone's business, we do have Taurus here, but it could be another earth sign whose business could have gotten messed up because of what a Sagittarius was saying, or because they wanted revenge or lied on this earth sign to try and mess up their business so they couldn't finish what they started. After this court case is finished and the truth is out about what really went down, this earth sign that could have been bullied, they could be headed towards a financial beginning. Now, this could be a new job or a business. So once where their business was upside down or they weren't able to really move, it could have been stagnant. They could have been in a position where they weren't able to finish what they started because of what was going on due to this Sagittarius lying about this person. Now they could have this financial new beginning when it comes to their business. So they could be able to make investments, and these investments will be from their performance. So they could be invested in this business. They could be able to perform normally now that all this chaos, drama, this bullying, intimidation, and aggression isn't going on in the background. So this person could be headed towards stability. Then we have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Hello. Scotland, UK. Okay. That's a blessing. I know that's right. So this Queen of Wands in the upright, this could be a Leo energy. Now, they could be at this family reunion as well, or they could have been at this court date. Now, I don't know if this is the judge's wife, or this could be this Sagittarius's lawyer. So this could be a lawyer as well, or this could be this father's wife, your father's wife, or whoever this emperor is. This could be their wife, or this could just be the Sagittarius's lawyer, like I said. But they could be very energetic. They could be strong and brave. So that's why there could have been an ongoing battle. Everybody in the situation when it came to this court case could have needed perseverance because of who they were going up against. So this could be two really good lawyers. So this could have been one hell of a fight to try and end this marriage. So this could have also been a fight over money. So they could have been trying to fight of who was going to receive what in a situation. So maybe this Sagittarius didn't want this Pisces to receive any money because of this interference that they said, this infidelity that they wanted to claim that this person had. But this Leo, they could have been very forgetful. So they could have been forgetting things. And this is why they could have lost. So they are very assertive, but this could be someone who is very grumpy and forgetful as well. So they could have been standing up for this Sagittarius thinking that they were getting their point across when it came to certain things, but then they would forget other things which could have messed them up when it came to this court date or this court case. Then we got burden in the upright. So them losing this court case could have this Sagittarius very burdened. So now they're having to carry a lot on their shoulders. So like I said, they could have lost this court date as well as some funds, some money. So they could be overburdened at this time, feeling under pressure, feeling like the weight of the world is on their shoulders, feeling like they have the responsibility all by themselves. So if they're the ones that's having the kids, if this married couple had kids, it could now be the responsibility of this Sagittarius. So I don't know if some of these kids are just this Sagittarius's kids and not this Pisces. They could have some kids together, but some of the kids could just be this Sagittarius. But they could be left with the kids, so they could be feeling like they have to do everything by themselves. So they could be burnt out, feeling like they were taken for granted in a situation. His taxing. And we got isolation in the upright. So this Pisces, they could be isolating themselves right now. They could be feeling like they are trapped because they could be feeling bad that this Sagittarius has all the responsibility on themselves, or they could be coming to this Pisces, crying to this Pisces about feeling like the responsibility of everything is on their shoulders. So they could be trying to make this Pisces feel like they're the victim when they are the ones that could have tried to victimize this person. So not only were they trying to bully and be aggressive towards someone else, the Sagittarius could have tried to victimize this Pisces as well. Tried to make them feel restricted, like there was no way out of this, like they had to stay in this marriage. So they could have wanted them to feel hopeless, be stressed out, be silenced about what the truth was when it came to this marriage or this family. But then we got anxiety in the reverse, also Pisces energy. But now since they could have won this court case, this Pisces could be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and things could be improving for them as far as the negativity from this Sagittarius and the stress that this Sagittarius was trying to have them in. Then we got teamwork in the upright. So there could be a Capricorn that's also involved. They could have been working together as a team with either you, Cancer, or this Sagittarius to try and do research on someone, try to learn more about someone. So they could have been hard working at this, very determined. They could have been trying to get clarity or get some information on someone so that they could use this in court. And then we have independence and wealth in the upright, Virgo energy. So this could be on a Virgo. So they could have been trying to get information on a Virgo, research a Virgo. So they could have tried to put a Virgo in the midst of this. But they could just realize by them doing research on this person that they were just focused on their independence and wealth. that they were just invested in their business. And then we got lost in the reverse. Scorpio energy again. So this Scorpio, as well as this Aquarius, like I said, they could just be moving forward, continuing on, trying to heal from the situation, trying to get forgiveness. So maybe this Scorpio want forgiveness from this Virgo for doing something towards them, as far as trying to bully them, intimidate them, and put them through a lot of pain because of them not receiving the full truth about what was going on. So now they want to move forward, just like this Aquarius, like I said. So now that people are gaining clarity about what was going on, about this Sagittarius just saying that this Virgo energy wanted to be in a interference to their marriage, when really they were just focused on their business, focused on their money, being independent, focused on themselves. Now that they're seeing the truth about that, they could be wanting to move on from trying to bully this person after they didn't try to make it seem like they were bad for business, or try to turn their business upside down, make it seem like their business wasn't progressing because of this chaos that this Sagittarius started, by trying to say that this person was an interference. I'm trying to tell you, it's not innocent. Definitely the Scorpio ain't innocent, because they was right in on the bullying and trying to intimidate, cause a motherfucker pain. They definitely not innocent. The motherfucker just realized now that the truth coming out, they gotta walk away. What is... I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot of signs out here. We got Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Leo, Aries, Capricorn. We got damn near everybody out here. Aquarius. So it's definitely a lot of people involved. Like I said, it's family, friends, people in the justice system, lawyers, judges, all involved in this. Any more for this? Whoa. Root. All right, let's see chart. So we got budgeting in a reverse, Capricorn energy again. So whoever this Capricorn is that was doing the research on a Virgo or any earth sign, could be, they could be trying to dump the old. So I don't know if they are trying to discard things that they've been researching, or what they thought they found on a person. They could be trashing this stuff. They could be trying to let go of people if they were involved in the bullying and intimidation tactics. They could be trying to have a fresh start and just start over. So they could be letting go of things, people, places, and everything, because they could realize that this could have caused a lot of problems for them, trying to look into someone's life, trying to be involved with messing up their business. And we got the King of Cups in a reverse. So this Pisces, or this could be another Pisces, they could have been emotionally immature because they were dealing with this person. This could be a male. So the Pisces could be a male. This Sagittarius could be a female. This does kind of look like a female a little bit. They got like a little dress, kind of, sort of, but whatever. But this Pisces could have been emotionally immature while dealing with this Sagittarius. They could have been overly emotional about everything that was going on. So maybe they really didn't want to let this situation go, but they could have felt like they had to, because they could have had a lot of anxiety while being in this marriage. It could have felt like they were at the point where they had the inability to cope with dealing with this person or being in this situation, so they felt like they did what they had to do, because being in this marriage with this Sag was just making them someone that they didn't want to be. Because normally the King of Cups in the upright, they are very loving, very mature, empathetic, family oriented, generous. So maybe this person could have felt like they were the complete opposite while dealing with this person, being with this person. So they could have just realized that this person was turning them into someone, like I said, that they didn't want to be. They weren't bettering this person, they were making them worse. We have a family group chat. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I don't know why people be doing the chat things. Shoot, it always be the mamas that don't like you. They be wanting to pick and choose who they sons date. It be crazy. It's like, damn, you acting like you dating them. And we got conflict in the upright. So this Leo in a situation, this lawyer, like I said, because they could be a friend or a family of this family, a friend or a family member of this family, they could have been in on trying to cause someone conflict. So there could have been a lot of arguing going on, a lot of disagreements, a lot of fighting. Tempers could have been flaring because there was a lot of confusion in the situation. So there could have been people that was very defensive because there was a lot of confusion going on, a lot of lies being thrown. So nobody knew what to believe in the situation. So like I said, maybe this Leo was really believing this Sagittarius, if they were the ones that was representing this Sag. So they could have put up a good fight when it came to this Sagittarius, only to realize that this Sag told a lot of lies. So they could have had to fight up against a lot of people just because they were standing up for and representing this Sagittarius. Then we got the Knight of Wands in the upright. So this Sag. So meanwhile, while they tried to say that this Pisces was having infidelity, this Sag could have had passion with someone either as well, or they could have been the ones having passion. So they could have been dealing with a warlock. So they could have been dealing with another Sagittarius. Like I said, and this could be a warlock, someone that they were dealing with that indulges in witchcraft or spell work. But they could have caught something from this person because the wand looked dirty to me. So they could have had passion with this person, could have passed it on to their spouse. And that could be what all the conflict was about. So maybe this Sagittarius tried to say that it was a earth sign, a Virgo, or someone else that their spouse dealt with that could have gave them something, when really it could have been this Sagittarius that had passion with this Sag. Now they could have done this out of revenge, thinking that they were getting back at this Pisces. And that could be another reason why this Pisces had the inability to cope, was being overly emotional. There could have been a lot of conflict because maybe this Pisces didn't know where this illness came from. But they could be realizing that it came from this Sagittarius, because meanwhile, while they were coming at them trying to say that they was having passion with someone that was just minding their business, they were out doing things. Oh my gosh. This go back to the Pisces reading. Y'all could go look at the Pisces reading where I said that this Pisces could have returned from a trip or a vacation, and they could have saw something or heard something about what the Sagittarius did. So they could have cheated while this Pisces was on a trip or vacation, and either the Pisces caught them or someone could have told on this person. So now they could be getting the truth about who this Sagittarius slept with. So maybe this Sagittarius male thought that they were saving the day. Maybe this Sagittarius female, that's the spouse of this Pisces, could have went to this Sagittarius while this Pisces was on the trip, and they could have been telling them what they were going through with this Pisces. And then it could have ended up with passion. So they could have had a night of passion. Damn. So maybe this Sagittarius could have jumped the gun and tried to make it seem like while this Pisces was on a trip or vacation that they were with a Virgo or another earth sign, when really they could have been just doing business or on this trip or vacation, and this earth sign, this Virgo or whoever it is, they didn't have nothing to do, or they didn't see this person. Because whoever the earth sign or the Virgo is, they're too focused on their independence, on their business, trying to be stable. So this Sag thought that they were getting back at this Pisces for nothing, pretty much, because the Pisces wasn't doing shit. This Sag was just in their emotions, assuming shit. And we got love and an upright Cancer energy again. So Cancer. So now, I don't know if you're wanting a partnership with somebody and you had passion with somebody's man. Maybe you had passion. Ooh. Oh, hells no. OMG. I don't know if this is a Cancer male or a Cancer female, but could be somebody could go both ways. So Cancer, you could have slept with this Sagittarius. And you could have had a partnership with this person, a secret partnership with this Sagittarius behind this Pisces back. So you and this Sagittarius could be happy together. Y'all could have been courting each other. Y'all could feel like y'all more compatible. You could view this person as a soulmate. So like I said in the beginning, either y'all work together to break these people apart. And that could be because Cancer, you wanted this Sagittarius. Because you could feel like you're equal to them. You could be attracted to them. Feel like y'all have a connection. But you could be male or female. And you could have been the one dealing with this Sagittarius. Because you love them. You got love for them. You love them. So you could have intervened in this court case or tried to help this Sagittarius out because you were actually in love with them. You actually loved them. So you could have been the one helping this person trying to ruin someone else's business or stagnate their business and try to get people on the bandwagon to bully the person that they said interfered in their marriage because they were fucking with you in the background. God damn. Hey. Probably did. This brother is a cancer. Brother and the sister. Oh, wow. Okay. I see then. I'll see. Any more for the sign of Cancer spirit? This shit getting great. Any more? Now, I don't know if this is someone that you're supposed to deal with, Cancer, because like I said, you could feel like they're your soulmate. Now, if you are intuitive, your third eye could be open, could have been telling you that this person was your person. Damn. So you could want to get married to this person. So damn. So y'all was trying to set shit up. Oh shit, I get it. So Cancer, you and the Sagittarius was trying to make it seem like it was the Pisces doing shit when the whole time y'all was fucking together behind this motherfucker's back because y'all were secretly wanting to be together. So y'all wanted this divorce to happen, but y'all still wanted to be able to win the court case so y'all could get the home, the money, or whatever else came with the fucking divorce so that y'all could live off this shit happily ever after. That's fucked up. Heller. Also, y'all could get married right after the fucking divorce. That's crazy. Y'all shiesty as shit. Anything else for the sign of Cancer? Hey, yo. That's crazy, Cannon. Any more for the sign of Cancer? So we got balance in the upright. So y'all could be trying to balance things out, or this Capricorn, they could be trying to balance things out. Now, I don't know if they're the person that is the one that tries to figure out who gets what in the situation, but they could be the one that goes over all the finances, the assets, and everything to try to see who gets what when it comes to the divorce. But they could be trying to use their resources. So that's why they could have been trying to do a lot of research and try to get something on this Pisces and whoever they could have been dealing with, or whoever y'all thought that they were dealing with, so that y'all could try to get the bigger half. So the Capricorn could have been on the side of you, Cancer, and the Sagittarius. So they could have been trying to get the bigger portion of everything. So y'all could have been shifting things around to try to go in y'all favor, because maybe you were going to get a piece of this as well if you were able to pull off or get some information to allow y'all to win this court case. So you could have been trying to play with somebody's life and play with somebody's money, maybe to make them do something so that you could have something on them. Just so this Sag could win this court case, because y'all always going to benefit from it. That's crazy. Now, I don't know if this Pisces is someone that has a lot of money, and that's why this Sag is feeling burdened if they lost this court case, or was going to lose this court case. And that's why they're feeling burdened, because this could have been the provider. So y'all could have known that this person made a lot of money or have a lot of money, and y'all was trying to take this money, motherfucker, for everything or majority of what they have. That's crazy. Anything for this, any more for the sign of Cancer? What's the tea? What's the tea? Any more? What's the tea for the sign of Cancer? Cancer might be a Cancer. Hey, yo, I'm cracking up, dog. Ain't no way. So we got travel and news in the upright Sagittarius energy. So Sag, for the Sag, this Capricorn could be coming to the Sagittarius with some news about what they found out, or what they think they could do when it comes to some money, or what they've done to try to play with somebody's money in life. But whatever it is, this Sag feel like this will allow them to have freedom. So I don't know. So after this Capricorn was able to balance whoever gets what, this Sag could be pretty much cool with whatever they're getting out of it, because they feel like they'll have movement forward with you, Cancer. So y'all romance could be taking off. Things could be gaining momentum. Y'all could be having exciting times together, because y'all was still able to get something off this court case or out of this court case. That's crazy. Or someone could be getting news about a Sagittarius, and this news could be traveling fast. It could be the news about them having passion with you, Cancer. So, I don't know. So the truth could be coming out about you, Cancer, having a passionate night with this Sagittarius. So maybe y'all was trying to keep this hidden so that it wouldn't go, so that this court case would go in y'all favor. But news could be traveling about this. And like I said, Queen of Swords in the upright Aquarius energy. So this could be why this Aquarius feel like a failure, as they was with the shits when it came to trying to bully someone, intimidate them, all just to find out the truth that you was the one having passion with this Cancer. So this person could be being honest. So they could be coming in with some truth towards you, Sagittarius. So they could have something really to say to you. Now this could be someone that's a good communicator. They could be very protective, very frank and truthful. So they could be giving you constructive criticism about what's going on, or how they feel about how you were doing things. So they could be trying to be realistic with you, because they could have gained clarity. Like I said, they could have achieved the truth about what really was going down behind the scenes, so they could know that you was two-timing with this Cancer. Shaking my head. So I don't know if you traveling toward, if this Sagittarius traveling towards this Aquarius, or this Aquarius traveling towards this Sag. But this Aquarius ain't gonna hold their tongue. They gonna say the truth about how they feel about what's been going on. Maybe they digging in their heels, telling them they wasn't right for what they've been doing, knowing that they've been doing their own thing behind the scenes. Anything else for this? Shit, that's almost half the deck. The fucky. Shit. So we got communation in the upright. So this court case could be in its final stage. And like I said, from the way things is looking, this Cancer, or you Cancer, you could be winning this court case. Damn, that's fucked up. So, damn. So, if you were actually on the side of this Sagittarius, or maybe you was playing both sides. Hello. So Cancer, you could have been playing both sides. So if you were representing this Pisces, you still could have been playing both sides because you were sleeping with the Sagittarius behind the scenes. So either way, you could have known that you were going to get something out of this. That's crazy. So whoever the Virgo is, because they ain't have shit to do with this, like I said, they could be able to move forward when it comes to their business, something that they've been investing in, and they could be receiving some unexpected income. And then we got apathy in the upright. This is your energy, Cancer. So you could be in regrets right now because you could have been rejected when it came to an offer, or maybe y'all was trying to, if you caught something from this Sagittarius, y'all could have tried to send in a Sagittarius that y'all both slept with. So like I said, it could be two Sagittarius, a male and a female in Cancer, because y'all go both ways. You and this Sagittarius female, y'all both could have slept with this Sagittarius male and caught whatever they have. And like I said, y'all could have tried to put it on Virgo energy by sending this Sagittarius in towards them. But you could be in regret because this person could have rejected their offer. So like I said, because y'all were behind the scenes fucking with each other, Cancer, y'all may have not wanted people to know because y'all wanted to win this court case and receive the bulk of whatever this is when it comes to the assets that had to be split up. But, and like I said, because this person could have been the interference, or y'all wanted to say that this person was the interference when it came to the Pisces, the husband, y'all could have tried to say the person that they were sleeping with or had a dealing with was the one that gave y'all this illness. But now, since the truth is coming out, whoever y'all tried to say was the one that was spreading this, they could be getting unexpected financial income while you could be in regret, Cancer, because you a whole ass lawyer and you sleeping with either the one you representing or their spouse. And trying to send somebody that y'all both slept with that gave y'all the illness and got rejected. The motherfucker got rejected. So now you in regret, Cancer, feeling like you missed the opportunity. You could be stagnant. You could be preoccupied with negative things. You could be someone who is self-absorbed, and you could be depressed. You could be bored with yourself, bored with things, because y'all could have really thought that y'all was going to win this court case by lying on someone else. So y'all wanted to win in multiple ways. Maybe y'all know that not only this Pisces could have money, whoever that they could have dealt with in the past, or whoever y'all tried to say that they were dealing with, they could have the potential for abundance, or they could be very abundant. Or y'all could have known, because you are a lawyer and in the justice system, right along with your father or whoever this judge is, that's a father that's connected to a friend of yours or a family member of yours. Because like I said, y'all could be friends, family members. Y'all could all be tied in together in one way or another. Y'all could have known that this Virgo that y'all tried to say was an interference had some money attached to them. This could be an inheritance. They could have wills, deeds, trusts, a lot that was tied to them. And that's why y'all tried to involve them in this court case, so that not only y'all could try to sue them or take them for their money and what belongs to them, as well as this Pisces. Bam! And we got community in the upright, Aries energy. So like I said, y'all could have been at a reunion celebrating, thinking that things were going to go in y'all favor because it's Aries is your father. So y'all all could have been in on the shit with the shits, thinking that y'all plan was going to fall through. So y'all could have been celebrating, getting drunk, toasting up at this reunion, this gathering, this celebration. Now, if this Pisces wasn't at this reunion or this celebration, Cancer, you could have got engaged to this Sagittarius or proposed to them. And like I said, y'all could have wanted to get married right after this court case was finalized. But yeah, it's a teamwork right here with the community. So a whole bunch of family and friends came together to try to do this. And y'all thought y'all had a success. Y'all thought y'all had everything figured out. And we got Judgment, any upright. So Judgment could be getting called down or being called down on y'all. So Cancer, you could be self-evaluating right now. You could be having an awakening, wanting to be forgiven in a situation, because you could have got judged quick. So you could have got some sort of backfire for doing this, and it could have came in quick. And now you wanting forgiveness. Then we have the Devil in the reverse. So you could be imbalanced, or whoever this Capricorn that y'all work together as a team, that was the one that was doing all the research on somebody, trying to get something on somebody so y'all could have on this person. This Capricorn is now imbalanced. They could be full of conflict or surrounded by conflict. They could have a lack of perspective. So they are not in harmony at all. They are very discombobulated, imbalanced. Because all that work they did trying to research somebody, they could have been doing this the whole court, during the whole court battle. Trying to find something on somebody so bad. And now they feel like a fool because they ain't find shit. And the person that y'all tried to get to come towards a person got rejected. So y'all could all be in y'all feelings because y'all really thought y'all had it in the bag. Y'all was really celebrating like y'all won already. Crazy work. And we got the Empress in the reverse, Taurus energy. So if y'all also work with a Taurus, if a Taurus was a part of this community, this could be someone who is insecure. They could be feeling insecure because what's going on, how things are going on and panning out at this time. They could have a lack of self-confidence, a lack of growth, or that could have been what y'all was doing to someone, trying to make them the Empress in a reverse so they could be insecure, have a lack of growth. Like I said, y'all could have wanted somebody's business to either be completely stopped or for it to be stagnant, because y'all needed it. Y'all needed y'all story to pan out. Y'all needed everything to line up. So y'all wanted to make it seem like this Empress was in a reverse, like they was careless, they was reckless, they was out here just doing anything, and that's how they were able to deal with this Pisces and give them this illness. And that's how the Pisces brought it back home to the Sag, when all along it was you, Cancer, and a Sagittarius that dealt with a Sagittarius male that gave y'all this shit. And a Sagittarius female brought it home to their husband. That's the Pisces. Fuck out of here. And we got transition in the reverse. Aquarius energy. So troubles could be arriving with this Aquarius because, like I said, they pissed the fuck off. And they got their sword up. Because they mad that the truth coming out, that they got clarity about what the fuck really was going down, what y'all was really trying to do. Because like I said, y'all could have had a lot of people under an illusion, believing some shit that wasn't. Y'all wanted shit to go in your favor, so a lot of lies could have been being told. And that's why y'all even had people on the bandwagon bullying somebody, trying to intimidate them and cause them pain. And it was off of lies when y'all, you Cancer and the Sagittarius, know that y'all was the real reason for this shit. Now this Aquarius may want to fight somebody. They gonna speak their truth, and whatever happens, happens. That's how they feeling. They with the shits. So now they feel like they can't continue on with doing this now that the truth is out. And now they upset with the motherfuckers that got them involved with this shit, pretty much. So we got rest in the upright Libra energy. So this Libra that y'all was trying to bully, harass, this could be a Libra with Virgo in their chart, Earth sign in their chart, or Virgo with Libra in their chart. They could be resting at this time because they could have been in a lot of anxiety, or this is how y'all wanted them to be, in fear, anxiety, feeling like they did something wrong, to be mentally overloaded. But they could just be relaxing, resting at this time, at peace with themselves, meditating. Then we got the Knight of Cups in the upright. So whoever the Scorpio is, y'all could either be trying to send this Scorpio in to this person while they're resting in this resting period, to try to give them a romantic offer, invite them out, try to act like they want to date them. So y'all could be trying to continue this on if this court date is still going on, or this court case. So because somebody that y'all sent in could be the Sagittarius, or maybe you even tried to come into this person, Cancer, and your ass got rejected right along with the Sag. So now y'all could have sent in the Scorpio, or trying to send in the Scorpio to give this person a romantic offer while they're resting. Because like I said, y'all thought y'all had shit in the bag, was celebrating and everything. Then we got the Page of Pentacles in the upright. I got this Scorpio block. I know that's right. Shit, keep them blocked. Because they trying to get creative, honey. They trying to sweep a motherfucker off their feet. So whoever this Virgo is, they could be getting good news and worldly affairs because of their investments and them not having shit to do with this situation. Like I said, they were just focusing on their independence, on their wealth. And that's why they're in the upright, got the potential for abundance, because they were just focused on what they were investing in. And that's why they're getting good news and worldly affairs. They could be having a solid beginning, making plans. They could have a bright future because they was consistently working on this, not paying y'all motherfuckers no mind. And we got the Queen of Cups in a reverse, Libra energy. So y'all wanted this person to be emotionally immature. So y'all could have done the same thing. Y'all tried to do the same thing to this Pisces and this Queen of Cups. So in the upright, this King of Cups and this Queen of Cups is both mature, loving. They could both be psychic. So like I said, whoever this Virgo is, they could have Libra in their chart, or it could be a Libra with Virgo in their chart. They could be a high priestess in the upright. But y'all wanted to have people in the illusion like they were in a reverse, like they were just careless with their sexual energy, passing around illnesses and all that shit, interfering in this Pisces and Sagittarius marriage. Whole time it was you, Cancer. So y'all wanted this Queen of Cups to be in a reverse. Y'all wanted them to be emotionally immature, be insecure, have a lack of trust, so not trusting themselves as well as their guidance, and have a lack of direction. So like I said, y'all wanted to bully this person so that they wouldn't know the direction to go. Y'all wanted them to be careless, to just be out here doing anything so y'all's story would fit. And y'all could have did the same things to this Pisces, this King of Cups. Y'all wanted him to be in a reverse. Y'all did the same thing to both of them because y'all wanted it to seem like it was them that was spreading this illness, because they could have had passion or whatever they had. Y'all wanted to make it seem like it was them and not you, Cancer, and this Sagittarius. Y'all was the ones being reckless, having threesomes. So it could have been a threesome between a Cancer and a Sagittarius with another Sagittarius male. So a Sagittarius female, Sagittarius male, and a Cancer. That all could have had a threesome, and that's who was spreading the illness. So the plan was to put this Pisces and this Libra energy with Virgo in their chart, or Virgo with Libra in their chart, in a reverse, so that they could seem immature, lack direction, just be out here doing anything. And we got the Ace of Wands in a reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And we still out here with this nasty one. The Ace of Wands in a reverse, be out here doing anything. So maybe this fire sign, this Ace of Wands in a reverse, they could be indecisive at this time because they missed the opportunity with this person, could have got rejected by this person. So maybe they felt like they were going to come in, and however they were going to come in, that they was going to get in the door with this Virgo energy, this Queen of Cups. So maybe they wanted them to be emotionally immature, feel insecure before they came in with an offer. But since they got rejected by this person, now they could be indecisive, trying to figure out what the fuck happened or what did they do wrong in the situation to be rejected by this person. So they could be lacking ideas now, not knowing how to come towards this person, because like I said, y'all could still be trying to do this shit. Now, I don't know if the court case was closed and then it got reopened because some new information popped up on this Sagittarius. So if it was closed, it could have got reopened because someone received some news about what this Sagittarius was doing. It'd be the Aquarius that brought the news to somebody on what this Sagittarius was doing. The truth about what was going on. Now, if the Sagittarius female as well, because they slept with this Sagittarius male right along with this Cancer, they could have an illness, like I said, and maybe they were trying to get pregnant, but they can't get pregnant because of whatever this illness is. So now they could be realizing that they're infertile, have the inability to get pregnant. Then we have Charity and Giving in the reverse. So, like I said, this Taurus could have been in on trying to stop somebody's business or stagnated. So they could have been holding back someone's donations, gifts, or some sort of support that they were supposed to receive. And we have Dreams in the upright. So back to this Scorpio, this Knight of Cups in the upright. This could be someone with multiple options. They could also have something. I don't know if they were dealing with you, Cancer, as well. Because meanwhile, while y'all was trying to say that somebody else was careless with their sexual energy, it could be y'all, because y'all like to have threesomes because y'all go both ways. So I don't know if the Sagittarius dealt with this Scorpio as well. That could be either your friend or your family member that they could have dealt with. So they could have got both of y'all. All because the Scorpio like to have multiple options. So they could be dealing with up to 7 people at one time. So they shit could be burning too. So they could have passed this on to multiple people because they was dealing with up to 7 options. Living in a fantasy. They had wishful thinking that they would be protected when dealing with this many people. Then we got the Knight of Swords in the upright. Aquarius energy. So this Aquarius that got clarity about the situation, they could be wanting to make a change, a big change. Like I said, they could be the ones that's rushing in towards someone to bring somebody news about this Sagittarius. Or they could be going towards this Sagittarius and handing them their ass about what they found out. So they could be being very direct and honest with this person. And they could be doing this shit on an impulse. They're like, oh, hell nah. You had me bullying a person, trying to intimidate them and cause them pain. And you the one that's doing this bullshit. You the one that did this shit. They ain't with it. And we got pain in a reverse. So yeah, this Libra energy, or somebody with Libra in their chart, whether a Virgo or another earth sign energy, they could be releasing the pain that y'all caused them, as well as overcoming depression. Because like I said, y'all could have wanted this person to be depressed. So they could be overcoming this. They could be being more positive, optimistic, and they could just be forgiving at this time, or forgiving everybody in a situation, but not for y'all, for themselves. Shaking my head. This mess to be a soap opera. I'm telling you. Let's see what else, man. Cancer, you tripped out. Cancer be with them threes. That's crazy. You be trying to take people, men and a woman. Cancer said, I'll take your man. And then on the other side, Mr. Still Your Girl, Mrs. Still Your Girl. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Cancer might be a dancer. Shit, you might be a dancer, Cancer. Shit, maybe that's how you met somebody, because you dance. And they could have came in the strip club with their husband. So you could absolutely know who their husband is. I don't even know. You might have dealt with both of their asses. Shit. That's crazy. So we got to live and learn. So, all signs are just Cancer. Just Cancer right now. But it's a lot of people involved in this. So you could still watch. There's a lot of signs involved in this. So cross watchers are more than welcome, because this could resonate with you as well. But there could be people that's living and learning from their mistakes. Mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. And we got hidden agenda. Motherfuckers definitely had a hidden agenda. Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause. And we got big break. So even though y'all tried to have this hidden agenda thinking that you would win something, have a big break from doing this, this could have allowed someone else to have a big break, or they're going to have a big break once this hidden agenda is seen or people is exposed for this hidden agenda. Yeah. A major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything. So someone could be wanting to offer someone something, or like I said, someone could be getting good news and worldly affairs, them able to have their business or have movement when it comes to their business could be the big break for them. But yeah, back to what's your name? Michelle. Yeah, this is Cancerian, but this was a big court case. A lot of family and friends that was working together to try and win a court case. So it's a lot of people involved. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Any more for the sign of Cancer? I'm telling you that this shit, it had me cracking up. So we got making peace. So there could be people that's trying to make peace now after learning from their mistakes. After all the drama inside eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. Shit, now that shit ain't go the way that they thought it was gonna go. Oh, now they want to make peace. Excuse me. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Cancer might be a dancer. What's the truth? I said, what's the truth? And then we got invite only. So like I said, someone could be trying to invite somebody out, or this could be this reunion that popped off. So there could be, you could be inviting people, Cancer, to whatever this reunion, or if you are getting engaged to a Sagittarius or someone, you could be inviting them to this gathering. The real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle's already been chosen. This damn sure inner circle. And we got living large. So, and there could be someone that was living large, and that's why this whole situation came about, this whole plot, this whole scheme, this hidden agenda, all because motherfuckers wanted to live large. Because like I said, this Pisces could have money, as well as Virgo, or Virgo towards Capricorn, or this earth sign could just have something that they're due for, and people could have known this, and that's why they wanted to tie this person into this situation, because motherfuckers wanted to live large either way. So y'all thought it was going to be a win-win, whether you was going to win off of this Pisces or this Virgo towards Capricorn energy or Libra energy. So that's all it boils down to. Motherfuckers wanted to live large. Luxury is the new baseline. They are not just dabbing in wealth, they are dwelling in it. So like I said, the Sagittarius could have been married to this Pisces, but because they wanted to be with you, Cancer, they wanted to get something out of it. They wanted to leave with something instead of nothing. So they could have not wanted to be with this Pisces because they had an unhappy home. But like I said, they could have wanted to do this whole plot with you so that y'all could live large off of their money. Cancer is a big thief. I know, for real. And we got status symbol. So Cancer, you could be someone who like to chase status symbols and instead of substance. So that's why you be out here having threesomes and shit, just dealing with anybody that may look good to you. So you may not care about what's inside or who the person really is. You just care about the money, the fame, the cars, the clothes, how people look, their outer appearance, instead of what's on the inside. And then you wonder why you still feel empty, because you out here reckless and not even dealing with somebody off the strength of really loving them or loving them for who they are on the inside. You just care about what's on the outside or what they could bring to the table, pretty much. Then we got toxic ties. So Cancer, you could be someone who like to stay in toxic ties or keep toxic ties with people. This isn't a victim villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. Definitely. Most definitely. Then we have sober life. So someone could be living a sober life, or Cancer, maybe you need to put the cup down and start living a sober life, because with no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. So if you put that cup down, live a sober lifestyle and not always being intoxicated, letting that lead you, maybe you'll be able to make better choices instead of letting the intoxicants guide you or direct you. Now, someone in this situation, they could be living a sober life and they could have blurred out all the distractions so that they could see the truth about the situation. So them living a sober life was how they were able to gain clarity about what's been going on. And now they have better choices or making better choices. Then we have shady dealings. So it was definitely shady dealings going on. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Cancer. If you are a lawyer and your father is a judge, y'all both should be ashamed of yourselves. They said we gonna keep this shit in the family. There's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced. So yeah, y'all thought this shit wasn't gonna be figured out or traced back to y'all because of the positions that y'all hold. So y'all could have been able to cover certain stuff up because you're a lawyer and your father is a judge. And we got trusted friend. So someone could have been a trusted friend, or you wanted to do all of this because you wanted to be a trusted friend to this Sagittarius that you're in love with, Cancer. There's no mask here, just a rare kind of connection where someone could be 100% real. So you thought that you were being real to someone, being a real friend to someone by stirring up all this goddamn drama. And we got court date. So like I said, this is all about goddamn court date. The courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. So like I said, this could have been an ongoing battle, been going on for a long time, because not only was this about a divorce, this could have been about trying to get somebody else's money because y'all knew what they had tied to them, and because this person could have had an encounter with this Pisces, y'all could have tried to take them for everything that they have, as well as this Pisces. And we got chasing clout. So y'all definitely was chasing clout, especially off this person's name, trying to act like they're an empress in a reverse, trying to act like they're the queen of cups in the reverse, telling a lot of lies about this person, getting people to get on the bandwagon with y'all to try and bully them, be aggressive, intimidate them, cause them pain. Also, y'all could chase clout because y'all wanted the fame, the money, and everything so that y'all could continue to live large, or so that y'all could live large. they are addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlights, the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. Like I said, yo, all this shit was fake. Fake from a bunch of snakes. Cloud chasers. Alright, let me shuffle up my cards. I'm going to pull some additionals. And get down more to the nitty gritty. Nitty gritty. Any more for the counselor. So we got new love. So you could definitely be having new love, Cancer. And it could be with this Sagittarius that you're in love with. Then we got spark driver. So you could be a spark driver, Cancer. Or your new love could be a spark driver. And we got pierced boobs. So this could be somebody with pierced boobs. So this Sagittarius can have pierced boobs. Now, if you're not wanting to deal with this Sagittarius after this court case, maybe you getting another lover. And they could be a spark driver that has pierced boobs. Then we got retired cop. Oh, so if you ain't the lawyer, you could be a retired cop. Shaking my head. Thank you, hon. Have a good night. Any more for the sign of Cancer? The Cancer might be a dancer. What's the TNET? Plenty more, any more. Plenty more, any more. What's the T for the sign of Cancer? For Cancer. That shit just flipped right back into the deck. That's funny. So we got wanting you to crash out. So somebody could have wanted you to crash out, Cancer, or this could be what you wanted somebody to do, to crash out so you could have something on them. Crash out because y'all was bullying them, trying to intimidate them. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Any more? Then we got restraining order. So someone might want to get a restraining order on you or need to, because you could still be trying to bully this person, or they could be wanting to or need to get a restraining order on this Sagittarius, because they could be still trying to bully this person. Or this could be a Taurus Jamaican woman. So this could be the Taurus that was helping y'all try to stop someone's business or stagnate it. Then we have high hater, because this could be a hater. So they could have had no problem with doing this to somebody because they was a hater of this person. And whoever this Taurus Jamaican woman is, they was hating on somebody. So they said, yeah, I'll do it. No problem. And we have missing you. So Cancer, somebody could be missing you at this time. If you was dealing with a Taurus Jamaican woman that you've done business with, they could be missing you. And we have cutting off everyone for you. So they could be cutting off everyone for you, or someone could be cutting off everyone for somebody else that they want to go towards because they miss them. And we have wants to start trouble. So Cancer, you could want to start trouble. And that's why you could be trying to get someone to crash out, because you want to start trouble with them. And we have getting what you need to lead a situation. So either someone else or you could be getting what you need to leave this situation. Or like I said, whoever it is that gained clarity about this Sagittarius. So maybe this Aquarius could have gotten this information on the Sagittarius, and they could have brought it to this Pisces, and they could be getting what they need to leave the situation. And we got Pisces female. So like I said, someone either, it could go both ways. This could be a Pisces female that was dealing with a Sagittarius male that was the culprit of spreading some shit because they dealt with you, Cancer. Or this could be a Pisces male that was dealing with a Sagittarius female that's getting what they need to lead the situation. But it's a Pisces for sure that's getting what they need to leave a situation. And we got wasting time. So someone could be wasting time. What I say, y'all, Pisces male came right out right after. I'm telling you that. Somebody could have been wasting time on leaving. Or Cancer, you could be realizing that you were wasting your time doing this crazy shit. You could have been wasting your time trying to be somebody's side chick. Rather a Sagittarius male or a Pisces male. Then we got a Scorpio Jamaican man. This could be that Scorpio friend or family member of yours, Cancer. Ooh, they could be bisexual. Or Cancer, you could have a baby by a bisexual man. So not only are you bisexual, you like to have sex with bisexual men. So you like men that go both ways because you could be into swinging. You could like poly relationships. Or like I said, you just out here, out and about. But you can have a baby by a bisexual man. Then we have a Scorpio Latin man could also be involved. This could be somebody's obsessed neighbor. What else for the sign of Cancer? Hold on, y'all.
Everything okay?
Yes.
I was just worried that you were sitting here for a while and hadn't seen you get out. I'm just curious.
I'm doing
Looks like you're doing homework or something.
I guess
I'm
somebody
doing
called
a
was just
reading.
worried about you. Just hadn't seen you got out or whatever.
Oh,
They're probably
okay.
just
I'm
relaxing.
fine.
You good?
All right,
Yes,
thank you.
thank you. My bad, y'all. But anyways, any more for the sign of Cancer? Cancer. It look like I'm doing homework. Hey, yo. That's funny. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Might be a dancer. What's the T? Any T? Plenty more. Any more? Plenty more. All right, let's see church. So we got church. So now after all this, somebody could be wanting to go to church. Or there could be church members that was involved with all this. Someone could be an RN as well. This RN could be a church member. So you could go to church with this RN, Cancer. So that could be how you were trying to put the blame on someone else, because you could know a RN that could have been involved in this. So they could have been involved with the plot to say that it was someone else that was spreading this illness because of your RN friend that you go to church with. Shaking my head. Then we have an older male. So older male could be involved. Now, if you are a Cancer male, you could be an older man. Well, let me plug my phone up. And then we got no. So, I don't know what the no is for. Maybe you aren't an older male, Cancer. You could be a Cancer female. Then we have well kept. So you could be someone who is well kept, Cancer. Because like I said, in order for you to chase after status symbols, people that look good, you got to look good. So you could be well kept. Then we have Skycrest Apartments. So you can either stay in Skycrest Apartments, or you could be attached to someone that stays in Skycrest Apartments. Someone in Skycrest Apartments could have involvement in this whole situation. Someone's name could be Mariah as well as Joseph. Mariah or Joseph could stay in Skycrest Apartments. They could be a family member or a friend, Cancer. And then we have Perk 30s. So you could be popping Perk 30s. And you could be into moon magic, Cancer. Or you could have had Mariah or Joseph doing moon magic on somebody if this wasn't you. Any more for the sign of Cancer? For Cancer? Any more? Plenty more. What's the T? So we got an Aquarius black man could also be involved in this. They won't stop spying on you or someone else. So if this Aquarius black man was spying on you, this could be how they found out that you were dealing with the Sagittarius. And that's how they were able to get news on you or proof about you to bring to someone else. An Aquarius Haitian woman could also be involved. That could be the Queen of Swords. They could be all gas, no brakes. So like I said, they coming to somebody with the truth as well. So they about to speak their piece to somebody. And they all gas, no brakes. Then we got a Libra Jamaican woman could also be involved in this situation. This could be a voodoo lady. So this could be someone else that you were paying to do work on somebody. So for y'all to try to put these people in the reverse, this Pisces as well as this Libra or Virgo, in order to have these people in reverse, y'all could have been using voodoo, hoodoo, magic as well. Then we got Virgo black man could be involved in this as well. They could be trying to punish someone for leaving them. So they could have got in on this because they're mad because someone has left them behind. And then we have a Capricorn Latin man could also be involved. And they have community ick. So you could have slept with a Capricorn Latin man, Cancer, because they got community ick. And that's why they could have been working together with you as a team as well. So these could be people that you sleep with. So not only friends, family, but this could be lovers that you could have had involved as well, working together with you as a team. Spying on somebody. Shaking my head. I'm going to get a few more messages. Then we going to end this thing out. Cancer read was juicy. Any more messages for the sign of Cancer so we can end this thing out? So we got light bulb moment. So someone could be having this light bulb moment, this sudden realization. They could be feeling inspired after getting some insightful awareness. Might be this Aquarius or might be a Pisces after they get some insightful awareness from an Aquarius. Then we have dirty money. So they could be realizing that motherfuckers was just trying to make money, or someone could be realizing that this was all about money. People were just trying to get dirty money, trying to launder money, steal money, do something illegal to try to get money, pin something on someone and try to get some money, set people up to get money. There was a lot of fuck shit going on in this. Any more for the sign of Cancer? For Cancer, what the fudge? Any more for the sign of Cancer? Hello. And we got honeymooning. So like I said, if you're wanting to get engaged to someone, Cancer, you could be in this honeymoon stage with this person, feeling all the feels. This could be a new love. So I don't know if it's with this Sagittarius that you wanted to marry after they divorced this Pisces. But y'all could have been talking often to get to this stage. So you could have love on the brain right now. Then we have turn. Y'all could be getting turned up at this celebration, like I said, at this engagement party, this wedding, this reunion, this happy hour. Y'all could be party animals. So you could be feeling like this is your person because y'all could both like to party a lot. Y'all could be into the same thing, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. Like I said, y'all could both be motherfuckers that like to chase status symbols instead of substance. So y'all feel like y'all are soulmates. Where the leg caught it. Y'all feel like y'all soulmates, like y'all compatible because y'all into the same ish. Then we got lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. So like I said, y'all was the one betraying someone behind their back, trying to say that they were the ones. But lipstick evidence was found because it's could have been girl on girl or girl on guy. But however it went, somebody could have left some lipstick stains on somebody's clothes, on their boxers, on their shirt, on their neck. Maybe somebody didn't wash right, or they could have missed the spot and came home with the lipstick stains on them, not even knowing, and got caught up. Or like I said in a Pisces reading, somebody could have came home from a trip or vacation and caught that ass up. So they either came home and caught motherfuckers in the act, or they either didn't have enough time to clean up and the person came home right on time to see it. And then we got swept up. So Cancer, you could be in your feelings. You could be head over heels with someone. You could be falling in love with them or having to go through this situation with them. Because like I said, you could have just been a friend to them. But you always being there for that person, being a shoulder to cry on for that person. You could have ended up falling in love with them, having intense emotions with them. And that's how y'all even got the intertwining anyway in the first place. And then we got puzzled. So someone could be puzzled about the whole situation. They could be confused on how this happened, how they let this happen, or how they didn't see what was going on behind their back the whole time. So they could be very conflicted over this. Any more for the sign of Cancer? And we got rebound. So you could have been someone's rebound, Cancer. Or someone could have tried to make you a rebound. So like I said, if you was dealing with both parties, the husband and the wife, you could have been a rebound. Being very flighty. You was okay with being the rebound. Being someone's temporary option because you had unpredictable intentions anyway. So because you could have been this Pisces rebound, and because you was the rebound and they were very flighty with you, you were just their temporary option, you could have started dealing with their spouse and actually fell in love with the spouse. And we got lust. Yeah, because you full of lust. You could be very greedy when it comes to sex. You like to bareback people, and that's how you could have gotten this illness. And you could have been very inconsiderate because you didn't care about spreading this illness. So you could have known that you had this and still decided to mess with these people. This married couple ruin someone's marriage. Maybe you felt like they were never going to leave each other, even though they had a lot of ups and downs in their marriage. So because you wanted this person for yourself, you could have been inconsiderate and gave them this. Because you could have felt like, oh, now you have no choice but to deal with me. Or now this person ain't going to want to deal with you after knowing that you gave them this. So now you're all mine type shit. Any more for the sign of Cancer? Any more? Any more? Any more? Plenty more. What's the tea? Any more? Plenty more. What's the tea for Cancer? Might be a dance. All right. So we got machismo. So you could have been dealing with a masculine that's very prideful. And for the Cancer males, you could be a masculine that's very prideful, very toxic. And you think that you meet everybody's expectations as far as what they want in a man. Any last messages? Because I'm about to end this reading. Any last messages? So we got sipping. So someone could be sipping on some tea, or they could be drinking while trying to be nosy. Or this could be you, Cancer, if you're a Cancer male. Or this could be a male that's involved in this that feels like they meet everybody's expectations, that could be trying to be nosy, get some information on somebody, to spread rumors and gossip about somebody. But yeah, Cancer, that was y'all reading. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Anybody want a personal read, have any questions, or want event session, y'all already know that information on how to reach me is in the description below this video. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good night. Damn, my bad. Deuces.